Oh God, here we are. Here I am. Here we are. Gonna subject myself to Canadian Prepper's GTA 6 rant. If you're arriving here because of the short or just discovering this video naturally, fucking go over, scroll check out the first reaction video because I really lay out the framework of understanding this whole paradigm of shit that Canadian Prepper is just totally off in the fucking woods, off the beaten path, the reservation, the map, the territory, all of it. He fell off the edge of the world 2 years ago now. Go check out these original video responses to Canadian Preppers totally being off base and not really knowing what he's talking about when it comes to the sphere of video games. I've got a pretty long track record now of talking about the kind of pendulum swing and pattern and disturbance in the force that I sensed coming with regards to GTA 6, most of which is posted back on the Facebook group, the Gamers Theory 101 Facebook group. But yeah, go check out these older videos. Really want the full proper framing to understand all of this, and well, here we are. Let's go, because fucking his other video where he just mentions this video for like 5 minutes, I had to fucking lay down the framework of the foundation, which is on top of the earth, which he isn't on. He's off in space somewhere. I got a floor, 4 walls, a roof. He doesn't even have an atmosphere. So let's just let's take a look at the rest of this. Hopefully I don't lose my fucking mind too much, because I ended up having to yeah, the framework takes a lot to explain and shit, or history, context of this whole thing, you know. And my channel having been one of the first to start talking about this GTA 6 stuff before anybody else, to the point where it would have been funny if my like somebody seeing it back then when I first started talking about this shit. I was the only one, so it would have been like, you couldn't just say this GTA 6 shit. I was the only one at the time, you know? So, that's a whole lot of different shit to have to run through to get the full context behind this saga, as GTA's been delayed a bunch of times. But just God, you know? So it ended up being like a 45-minute video to react to his like 5 minutes of nonsense comments. But, you know, and again, love Canadian Prepper, great channel. Talked to him in the comment section before in the past. Probably doesn't remember me, but that's whatever. You know, go subscribe to him. Great survivalism, preparedness, news content, understanding the cultural dynamics of the gaming community, not so much. Nice Fallout mural. Alright, let's get going. Jesus Christ. Here we go.
Really annoyed right now. So this is why we can't have nice things. We are
This is why we can't have nice things
here.
Oh my God, this is gonna be like it was with the last one, where he basically, like, everything that he's gonna say is bizarrely, jarringly, Looney Tunishly off in the opposite direction of reality. So in reality, extra 10, 20 bucks on top of whatever the fuck, $100 game, no disc, face scan to play it. Fucking, this is why we can't have nice things, Canadian Prepper. Bunch of woke, fat, lesbo assholes making the game. Dax and the Freshiest Metasaurus Club. This is why we can't have nice things, Canadian Prepper. Not because people, like, this is so fucking retarded. Not because people are actually fucking, like, sentient enough to stand up and be like, hold on a second, I'm not trying to pay $100 for some shit. I don't even got a physical disc. Motherfucker, if it was Fallout, charging $100 back in the golden age of gaming, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4 had the helmet. Sure, they fucked it up, but hey, you know, Fallout New Vegas, like $100, bro. This shit better come with a bunch of accessories and what the fuck, you know? Oh my god. But so he's about to say 10 seconds through, and I'm already like, fucking. Can't even, bro. I can't even, bro. Because I'm so concretely cemented in the facts of reality about this situation. I've listened to far too many voices saying the correct stuff, which is fuck GTA 6, and elaborating on that stuff thoroughly. You know, my logic is very firmly cemented in here. So to hear this, like, guy who has no idea what the hell he's talking about go off in this fucking, like, different dimensional, like, you know what, you know, when, like, Squidward was off in that white room in the time travel episode, and he wasn't even in a different dimension anymore. He was like where you end up when you travel to the furthest edge of the universe and you run out of space to traverse, and it just turns into a blank white room. Like, that's where Canadian Prepper is right now with his fucking understanding of the gaming community and what's going on. But let's suffer our way through the rest of this. Oh god.
Collective Western society. You know that? Today's going to be a rant about Grand Theft Auto 6. Yes,
Good
it's
Lord.
the first and hopefully the last ever video game / cultural critique that I'll ever do.
Please let it be the last.
We as a society are collapsing and are doomed to fail.
Because when massive corporations decide to make increasingly shittier products while demanding much more and having your rights as the owner of the product be increasingly restricted. Like, it's so funny. I would put him in the same category of dude. Like I wouldn't be surprised, for instance, if somewhere in his category of fucking videos is a video talking about how to repair your tractor, or John Deere right to repair, some kind of right to repair video throughout the course of his catalog of videos. And so just how hypocritical of you to, and also acknowledge it in your little own fucking diatribe about this video where you're like, I'm not one of these proponents of own nothing and be happy and da-da-da. Well, you're talking like one. Like, you know, the downfall of, like, oh my god, dude.
And collapse under our own weight of our expectations and entitlements.
Bro.
There is a bitch fest going on right now online. Get a load of this.
Thank God there is. And we need that bitch fest to go 10 times harder. We need that. Honestly, we need this motherfucking gamer flip out to be the biggest gamer flip out so far. GTA 6 is the new Xbox One. It needs to be made an example of what happens when you do the shit you're not supposed to fucking do. I swear to God, if these motherfuckers don't have a physical disc, if they really try to go all digital, no PC release, not that I give a fuck, and you're really trying to go all digital and a face scan and all this shit, like, Jesus Christ. This is why we can't have nice things, because people don't stand up and demand quality when things start to get increasingly shittier.
There's this company that's been working on this game for 13, possibly up to 15 years.
For way too fucking long. Hold on a second.
Now, I don't...
Go watch the zero punctuation review of Duke Nukem. Took forever to be developed. Go watch Angry Joe, probably has a good review. Go watch practically anybody's review on Duke Nukem Forever that took forever to fucking develop. Alright? Like, this is what I mean. Canadian Prepper doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's going, oh, they took fucking this game that they took 15 years to develop. Yeah, that's not a selling point, jackwagon. That means you took too fucking long to make the goddamn game. It means that it might have Duke Nukem syndrome. And that's why they've got to delay it. Because it's like the fucking Golden Gate Bridge. You started this project fucking 15 years ago. The work that you did 15 years ago is outdated looking in comparison to the fucking end of the game. You start painting the Golden Gate Bridge. By the time you get to the other end of it, it's a year later, and you gotta start painting the beginning again. It's fucking Duke Nukem syndrome. Bro's over here like fucking GTA! The blood, sweat, and tears. I'm sorry, dude, but you literally, once again, taking things that are the problem, looking at us and saying, hey, look at this, I don't understand why you're mad about this great thing, and then not understanding why we're mad at him for saying this fucking nonsense, bro. Holy shit. Okay. Let's get back to the utter nonsense here. Oh my god, dude.
Play video games. Okay, I dabble a little bit. We have all the consoles at my house because it's purely for entertainment. 15 minutes I play something and I get bored. But I like to have it just as a novelty. I like to know where the state of the art is. I don't want to be a dinosaur, that sort of thing. It's a way to connect with the kids. So, I'll probably buy GTA 6 just so I know what's out there. It's my job to be apprised of pop culture. And so I can appreciate why people would want to be consumed by somebody else's virtual world for hours upon hours on end. I would not advise that. There's more constructive things to do. But this company made this game. It took them up to 15 years.
It's not a selling
to make this
point.
Game. They invested, the highest estimate I heard was $2 billion for a game. $2 billion with a B, possibly more.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work. You made shitloads of motherfucking money off of Red Dead Redemption 2 and unspeakable piles of cash off of the microtransactions in GTA 5. He's sitting there acting like the fucking $60 that you pay for the disc. God help you if there's no fucking disc, if they're really serious about this no disc bull fucking shit. I guarantee you somebody's gonna figure out how to burn it onto a fucking disc, and hopefully years later I'll be able to buy it in some fucking secondhand shop or some shit. Somebody will figure out how to burn it onto a Blu-ray. Because this no disc shit, abso-fucka-lutely go fuck yourself. I mean, wow, dude. Canadian Prepper, man. Never mind off of base. He's in the Dunkin' Donuts 3 blocks away from the stadium.
And this was a 15-year investment that consumed their best talent, that consumed their bottom line, that forced a company which is highly profitable were it not for this game.
Are you out of your motherfucking mind? Oh my god. Like, he thinks like nobody's getting paid and all the fucking money went into the game. Hold on a second.
A6
so we gotta
will suck.
We gotta, like, in order to properly, like, contrast this is going to be a long video. In order to properly contrast this, of course, this video is based and fixed in reality and not, off in the fucking Andromeda galaxy or something. Like, I don't even know. Like, this is like this video is like par for the course for the game of Rebellion at this point. We're reaching the peak. Or who knows, maybe we're gonna continue escalating. I hope so, actually. Like I said, I mean, the shit that they're doing needs to be shit on. It needs to be shit on. Hard. Fucking the new Xbox One. That's what GTA 6 needs to be if they intend on going through all this fucking bullshit. But actually, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll fast forward through a bunch of this. I'm probably not going to say that much. Like, because this isn't painfully jarring off in a different fucking universe. This is just like duh to me at this point now. It's hearing fucking Canadian preppers nonsense that gets me going. I'm like, holy fuck, bro, what are you talking about? So this will help you. This is good contextual information about reality to contrast with before we watch the rest of Canadian preppers fucking nonsense.
This video came out 4 months ago. All right. This is a good one. This could be a very based video. We don't know yet.
Nigga, what's up?
Old GTA was like this.
Nigga, showed them niggas who's gangster. Nigga, fuck you. Nigga, what's up, my nigga? Gangster shit, nigga.
All the pussy-ass GTA Online stuff since 2020 is like this.
Have no fear in design! Madame Gadot! Madame Gadot!
Do talk some shit, but he right. Only gunshots you gon' hear in here be some fool's burble tune.
Hey, that's what this place is all about. Be who you wanna be.
Freshiest Metasaurus!
Freshiest Metasaurus!
Is this true?
Shut the fuck up!
Look at you.
You were with Mimi, right?
Like somebody at the fucking Rockstar office knows that, like, they've got just enough pull left. There's probably like 3 normal people left in the office when you look at those fucking pictures of the development team that they got going there now. So there's like 3 normal dudes, and maybe, who knows, like maybe the higher ups know it, maybe the fucking rest of the lesbos know it. To some degree, it's an unspoken truth, but it's known that these new characters are garbage. And the 3 normal dudes are like, you know, we can salvage this a little bit. You know, it'd be funny if we had Trevor stop by and tell him to shut the fuck up. Either that, or, like, I hope that's, you know, I'm just trying to draw some kind of positive from this fucking corny ass cringe bullshit. Who knows, maybe, who was this, Endymion? The guy just freaking, like, edited that Trevor clip in there, whatever.
You don't look like much of a driver to me.
You heard what she said. You look like a hoe. Just kidding, baby.
Guys, can I be honest with you? I don't care if GTA 6 gets delayed again, because whenever the game comes out, it's going to be fucking gay and retarded. How do I know this?
So the prediction is that GTA 6 will be both gay and also retarded. Okay, that's a big prediction. All right?
3 reasons.
Okay.
KDJ and
Number
Santa, Dax and the Fooligan,
Awful characters.
El Rubio and English Dave.
So then,
This is hilarious. We're doing a triple fucking... This is meta. This is Inception right here type shit. Like... How, like, what the fuck? This is that stupid shit where it's like a guy reacting to a guy reacting to a guy.
3 bad characters, it means that it's going to be bad.
These are the main characters from the LS Tuners update in 2021, the LS Drug Wars update in 2022, and the Cayo Perico heist from 2020.
Okay.
Now, guys, let's think really hard here. Why were GTA characters in San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 4, and GTA 5 so hilarious and badass? And why is all the writing Rockstar is doing for GTA today so cringe, gay?
Because it's women that are doing the writing.
And corny. And it's actually really simple. Bros used to work at Rockstar. Now it's a bunch of women.
And there you go. All right. So let's just, you know, you can go and watch. I think Yeah, I don't think I need to play the rest of this video to get the point across. Of like, this is what the reality of the situation is within the gaming community. And Canadian Prepper just kind of like, I appreciate it, bud. Outsider peeking in, doesn't really know what's going on. You know what I mean? Kind of ignorant first take. Has no idea what he's talking about, doesn't know what's going on, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Hey, bud, what's up? Nice stopping by. In reality, this is it. So we have go watch this video, and you have that to contrast with this fucking jarring nonsense that Canadian Prepper is saying. Jesus Christ.
Which forced them into negative earnings. Okay? So this company put it all on the line to make what will probably go down in history as being one of the greatest masterpieces of a virtual experience ever made.
Dude. Like, it's straight rage bait. It's straight rage bait. It's crazy. He literally... I think what's going on is that, GTA 5 has its legacy, and it's been around for a long time. So even if you're not intensely kind of paying attention to the gaming and what's going on in gaming media and in the gaming community and whatnot, and the sentiments thereof, like, you just kind of catch news about things through the peripheral. You don't have to be really a gamer in the gaming community to know about GTA 5, to know how big of a success GTA 5 was, or to maybe even catch some of it through clips or whatever, and to know that, it is very visually stunning as a game, especially for its time, considering how old it is now. You know what I mean? So all of this, other than me, everybody really recently kind of started talking about GTA 6 is going to suck, right? So, Canadian Prepper's probably in his head, benefit of the doubt that this isn't just cheesy, straight up rage bait nonsense. Like, oh, let me put out this rage bait nonsense to get a bunch of fucking clickbait views off of gamers, right? And then me and a bunch of other people probably will make fucking videos, or there'll be buzz and, word of mouth. Oh, you know what I mean? Get some people looking at the channel. But, so he's going off of this kind of presumption of the escalation of it. You know what I mean? He knows GTA San Andreas is a classic. The build-up, GTA 4, getting even better, right? In the mainstream conceptualization of it, right? GTA 5, considered the masterpiece and shit, right? And so then, being that the GTA 6 criticism is a relatively recent thing, and he's probably just off of the love of... Being that the GTA 6 criticism is like a relatively recent thing, it's not... You know what I mean? Like, so of course he would think GTA 6 is going to be this masterpiece and shit, and he just sees people complaining about it with very little context to what is actually going on. He just thinks it's about the $10 and the no disc. First of all, like, you see what I mean? He's so off and far away. Like, you're not a gamer, bro. I'm sorry. Like, you just don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Like, holy shit.
In history, in which the people who buy the game and the people who play the game are probably going to get hundreds, if not thousands, of entertainment hours out of. You know what people...
And they're talking about wanting to charge you for hourly fucking rate to play it, you dingleberry.
are complaining about?
Yeah, you know what? You should have to continue paying. This is what other people's great metaphor that was used. You're going to get way too many hours of enjoyment out of that basketball for just one payment. Millions of dribbles and hoop throwings, shots, right? Slam dunks. You should be charged more than just one time. How about a monthly payment for the ownership of that basketball? Because it's just not fair that you get to fucking... This is the bullshit retarded argument that these fucking companies are trying to gaslight you with. It's just not fair that you only had to pay $60 once and you get this enjoyment out of the fucking... Like, boo-hoo, motherfucker, you gigantic billion-dollar corporation. Fuck you.
Okay, you know why World War III and the collapse of Western civilization is inevitable? People are complaining.
See what I'm saying, bro? Opposite land. Off in a different universe. Holy shit, bro. No. The collapse of civilization and World War III and all of these fucking problems and increasingly shittier conditions are not systemic or exemplary of fucking people complaining about GTA, bro. People not complaining about GTA is exemplary of that shit. We have all these giant fucking problems because things keep getting shittier and nobody says anything about it. It's literally the other way around, bro. You're literally in fucking opposite land. The Twilight Zone episode. This is... I know I said Angry Joe's review of Dragon Age Veilguard was a Twilight episode, but this is worse.
It's $80. 80 fucking dollars. Now,
fuck that.
Listen, if $80 is a problem for you,
and fuck Bank of America too, telling them that they should increase the price, and fuck every one of you greedy motherfucking shitty ass corporations sitting there hoping GTA raises their price and make that the standard and normalize it so you can charge fucking $80 for a goddamn low effort Lego Star Wars or some shit. Fucking Mario Kart or whatever.
To achieve possibly 1,000 hours of gaming and entertainment experience, pennies on the hour, literally, is what it would cost you. If that's a problem, maybe you shouldn't be playing video games in the first place. If you are going to complain that the video game that costs the most amount of money to make in history, that is likely going to be a platform, it's going to have its own monetary ecosystem, it's going to be its own virtual prison for you to indulge in for many, many years to come, probably a decade to come, and you're bitching about $80, you shouldn't be playing video games in the first place. If it's that much of a problem, okay?
Oh my God,
So, no, I have no sympathy for people who are complaining.
I have no sympathy for somebody who's so motherfucking delusional as you, bro. Holy shit. Wow. In you know, great fucking preparedness information, but in the world of gaming, my God, bro, is just a fucking Looney Tune. Holy shit. Yeah. $500 motherfucking console, $600, you know, let's get the fucking Steam machine for $1,000. You might as well get a full-fledged gaming PC at that point. Like, good God, bro. Fucking sane. He really doesn't, like, I don't know if he heard about the Bank of America thing, but he doesn't get all of these dynamics of how this shit works. And, you know, isn't that just fucking, like, isn't that just like a sign of the times, collapse of civilization, inflation and shit? I mean, you still got Arizona sitting there fucking holding the line strong, refusing to increase the price of their drink for their customer. But hey, you know what? Most of these Gatorades now are like almost $4, and if you can't afford to spend $4 on a drink, maybe you don't deserve to drink. Hey, just fucking... Good God, man. Wow. funny ass fuck. When I was a teenager, fucking mowing yards and getting like, I'd get like $10 a week, and when I was younger, for mowing my own yard and fucking like bunch of other household chores, just like a goofy allowance to get fucking candy or whatever with, and I always spent it on fucking weed or taking it down to GameStop. $10 a fucking $10 a weekend for the pre-order of like Gears of War 3 Ultimate Edition or whatever, fucking Fallout New Vegas, Mass Effect 3. I think these are like the only games I actually went to the midnight release dates. You know what I mean? Like, thanks, bro. That's another fucking $20 out of my kid wallet that I gotta fucking spend. That's another like 2 weeks of mowing yards and shit. The fucking, like, he's lost his dinosaur too, you know what I mean? Bro doesn't even fucking realize. That's crazy though. Yeah, no, we're not fucking, I hope GTA 6 crashes and burns. Woke fucking bullshit. We can't have nice things because people don't put their foot down and crush these companies, you know? We got a nice Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Why? Not because people were cucks and fucking, oh, thank you for your garbage. Give me more. I'm so grateful. We got a nice Sonic the Hedgehog movie because people were like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Get this fucking bullshit the fuck out of here. Right? We got a nice Xbox One because people said, nope, fuck that. You do that online, always online DRM fucking bullshit where you can't play the fucking thing unless it's connected to the internet. That's why we got a nice one. That's why we aren't, if fucking, like, GTA is literally the Xbox One. GTA 6 is literally the Xbox One of today's age. So much, all this motherfucking garbage the modern gaming industry wants to force down everybody's throat is gonna come pouring in like a floodgate if they get away with this fucking bullshit. Good God, I never foresaw this coming. The motherfucking silver bullet of these fucking like Epstein scumbag piece of shit talking to fucking Activision. Oh, how do you want to make more money? Put gambling mechanics in there and microtransactions and motherfucking loot boxes. All this kind of... So Activision is sus as fuck, first of all, and we really ought to look into the fucking rest of the gaming community. I mean, this is what I was saying when I was talking about we need to have the game of rebellion. Gamers need to wake up. All this shit that you're seeing now that I called for years ago when I was like, gamers have a massive audience. If we started preemptively attacking the woke mind virus, manifesting in fucking TV and movies and shit and music before it fucking comes over here to video games, we'll be ready for it. Start investigating now. What companies are taking, what fucking consulting firms like Sweet Baby Inc. are being formed? What companies are taking money from BlackRock and Vanguard and State Street and these fucking banker assholes? Alright? Preemptively spotlight this shit. Find out what games they're making. Get the fucking word out so they're dead on arrival. Now, we managed to do all of that shit and save gaming from a fucking endless stream of woke, garbage, slop, AI, detritus, microtransaction, pay-to-play bullshit. And then you gotta listen to this motherfucking jarring, delusional nonsense from Canadian Prepper literally off in the motherfucking exact opposite land. Like, no, bro, you don't understand, Mr. Outside of Gaming. We're maintaining this motherfucking shit. Our fan base has the most influence over any industry out of any fan base in the United States. When we fucking, like, wow, bro, just fucking wow, bro. I just, like, wow. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Like, wow. You could not be more the opposite. You could not be more the opposite. Oh my fucking god, dude. Like, that's literally how this shit works. Company starts going off the path of what the customers want. We gotta fucking remind them, hey, don't do stupid bullshit. We only have nice things because people fucking stand up and complain. Like, he's literally is in the opposite land.
The game is $80 and not $70. I have no sympathy for the people who are complaining, oh, they're charging $100 for all these extra add-ons and paywalls and whatnot. Who gives a shit? It took them 15 years and $2 billion.
Again, not a selling point, bro. Again, opposite land. Again, part of the fucking problem. Holy shit. There's a sweet spot of a development cycle. You don't want to be fucking Call of Duty or Madden trying to put out a game every fucking year. That's how you end up with bullshit. Like Call of Duty and Madden. And you don't want to be taking more than a fucking decade to develop a fucking game either. That's how you end up with shit like Duke Nukem Forever. God.
To make. You entitled, whiny little bitches.
You ignorant, pontificating moron.
Simply don't deserve nights. I know what you're saying right now. Oh, but corporate America. Man, look, when Elon was getting flack back in 2018.
Blow this video up so he knows what I'm saying.
2019. I said, this guy's a visionary. This is the one guy who is really leading.
I'm going to link it to him anyway.
The charge in an avant-garde in the
so
technological sector. One of the
how
few
opposite
remaining
land he understands this. It's so crazy, bro. Oh my god, it's so fucking crazy how much in the opposite land he's... My god, bro. My god. He literally is bringing up Elon Musk, who literally, we were all, because you don't know anything about the sphere of stuff, you don't pay attention to the gamer rebellion or anything going on in the gamer community, so you can be forgiven for all of that. And this absolutely bizarro world, jarringly retarded fucking take on the situation. But you're bringing up Elon Musk, who literally was getting praise early on during Trump running and, early on, like, last year or whatever, saying the woke mind virus in the gaming industry is a problem and we've got to kill the woke mind virus in the gaming industry. You're literally bringing up and praising somebody or whatever the rest of the shit is that you're about to fucking say. You're literally bringing up Elon Musk, who literally is who was at one time the fucking titan of the very shit that you're fucking goofily, ignorantly complaining about. And by the way, where the fuck is Elon Musk with his fucking attack on the woke mind virus in the video game industry? We've been waiting for you, Elon. You know what I would pay a little bit extra for? An X console. Well, I guess he'd probably have a bit of copyright trouble with that. But a Tesla console or something. Yeah, like if it was Elon set out and was like, I'm gonna fucking make a console and start my own gaming company. I'm gonna purposely make a console that's gonna be like $100 more expensive than the two legacy consoles of Xbox and PlayStation's current offering. And I'm going to purposely do this because you're going to know that it's going to be overpowered in comparison to... I'd be interested in that, Like, fuck. But that is so fucking hilarious, the out-of-touchness going on here, that you're bringing up Elon in this fucking same video.
Innovative geniuses of our time that is pushing the envelope of American industry.
Yeah, Elon literally doesn't agree with you, bro. That's hilarious that you're bringing him up.
To the frontier. And at that time, there was a lot of people, especially on the right,
so
until
funny.
He did his weird political flip.
Oh my God, bro.
And started talking a bunch of nonsense.
This is the greatest.
There were people who were just lambasting this guy as being some green energy shill. And look, I get it. I've done exposés on Elon's tech and why he's a Trojan horse and all this.
This is good material.
I still appreciate
please continue making video game related videos, Canadian Prepper, for 2 reasons. For now, you know, and it's funny because the second reason, as you get more of the second reason, it'll decrease the first reason. But for reason number 1, for now, it's fantastic material because it's so hilarious how you have no idea what you're talking about. Fucking reason number 2 is if you keep on making videos, maybe eventually through osmosis you'll learn what you're talking about eventually and read the room of gaming a little bit. So, you know, then I won't have reason number 1 as much anymore. But, you know, just keep making videos, man.
The effort that he put in to push the envelope forward. Now, people are also bitching about the fact that Buffalo weather is brutal and 716 forward. Now, people are also bitching about the fact that you don't get a physical copy of the game because a lot of these nerds who have nothing better to do with their...
Oh my fucking God, bro. Like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, he literally... This is rage bait. This is rage bait. He's just trying to get some attention to the fucking channel. Crazy as fuck. He's like, people are mad that they won't get to own the product they paid money for. People are mad that they won't be able to buy a game and then share it with their friends like normal. People are mad that years down the line the game will be rendered unplayable when the servers no longer support it. People are mad that they won't be able to find the game in retro shops years down the line. People are mad that it's going to go down the memory hole of history. Frickin' nitwit. Oh my God.
Lives like nothing more than to relish the case and the...
You've got a Fallout mural painted on the wall behind you. Shut the actual fuck up, bro. Wow. Like, what the fuck? I mean, you ever heard of, what was it, Woodward and Bernstein? Or was that the guys who investigated Watergate? Who were the two kind of chubby guys, or at least one of them was fat? Dude, some movie buff is fucking hating my ass right now. The 2 guys who got famous for being movie critics back in the day before the internet literally had a movie review show on TV. Like, I mean, it's so funny to me when people other video games, it's almost like comparable to when people are like, isn't it kind of crazy how all the drugs are basically illegal, but they push alcohol on you? Like, it's kind of like, isn't it crazy how people will have a fucking shelf of DVDs and movies in their homes and a shelf of physical books, and they'll fucking spend hours reading some fucking fictional novel with no fucking... Like, it's not like you're reading a historical account or a technical manual or anything. You'll sit there watching fucking TV all day or for hours or whatever, right? Like, I mean... But video games, though, that's the one thing that you're a weirdo if you want to actually own a physical copy of it in the box. Well, that's fucking weird, man. Like, I mean, what the fucking actual shit is he on, dude?
Physical copy of whatever sort of digital media
shit,
they
Sherlock.
purchased to enshrine it on their wall.
No shit, Sherlock! This lunatic says... With a Fallout mural behind him. Yeah, dude! People like a fucking poster to put on the fucking wall, bro. So what? So what, are you just admitting that you're a super disingenuous hypocrite who only paints Fallout murals on his walls because fucking other people like it, not because you actually like it? Like, come the fucking actual shit dicks on, bro. What the hell? I can't believe this is this bad. This is fucking awful, bro. Oh my goodness. Worst take ever. Oh my God, bro. Holy fuck. Like, wow, bro. You fucking imagine? You fucking imagine, bro? But no, it's perfectly all right. Like, you know, oh man, dude, remember how fucking like anal fucking George Lucas was about trying to get rid of all the existence of the original version of Star Wars after he came out with the re-release of the edited ones, and then the fucking Guido shot first and all that kind of shit started, or whatever it was. Han's Solo shot first or whatever, right? Remember all that shit? You know what I mean? I bet you Lucasfilms would have fucking loved it if there hadn't been, because, you know, I grew up with the original VHS copies of the original Star Wars in my house, so we thought it was kind of funny when all that shit fucking happened. But just, you know, he's like in a little microcosm of thought, because he's doing his own thing, whatever, fine, granted, great stuff, preparedness, all that, you know, subscribe to his channel, expert in his field. Bro is standing in my field now. And he's not, you know, outstanding in his field, pun, terrible, but Jesus Christ, man, like, wow. Oh, God, let's just try to get through this without any more fucking, like, nuclear explosions. This is deadass gonna be an hour. Oh, my God, I'm only 5, because every sentence is so fucking stupid.
In their catalog of games that they think when people are going to be amazed by when they come over to your house, if they ever have a friend over, nobody gives a shit. Do you listen?
Bro, are you fucking out of your fucking mind? Then you might as well not own anything. What the fuck? Kind of a, like, literally, see what I mean? Every sentence is so brain dead on this subject. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. Oh my God, dude.
Let's just... CDs anymore? Does anybody want to be burdened with taking a metal laser disc out and putting it in?
Are you out of your mind?
A machine. Nobody does that. It's called Spotify. It's called iPods and MP3.
Bro, this is rage bait. This is solid rage bait meant to be clipped up and get all the gaming community reacting to this fucking retardation so that we all pay attention to the Canadian Prepper channel. That's what this is. He's just saying literally opposite land stuff. That's why in his other video, when he's talking about this video, he's kind of smirking, because he knows this is bullshit.
Players and phones.
Like, this is
nobody
fucking
gives
bullshit.
A shit. And nobody cares about your dusty ass old disc that's going to sit in the corner and people are like, oh, I want to resell it. I want to own it. It's going to be something that gives you hundreds of hours of entertainment. It costs
at the same fucking time. Like, what nitwit delusional ass shit? Like, is it gathering dust in the corner and nobody gives a fuck about it? Or is it the most transcendent game of our era, where it's GTA, the game that when your friends come over, you just, out of all your fucking games, you could even have a stack of 2-player games and friends come over and you just end up fucking around in GTA. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Holy shit. I'm gonna ruin my voice reacting to this fucking nonsense, bro. Oh my God, terrible.
$100 to take the kids to the movies. And that's in the not the greatest seats, and you know you're gonna have to budget when you go to the concession stand for 2 hours of entertainment. You're telling me that something that's going...
Oh my God, bro. Like, literally, this is so funny. This is literally so funny. He's taking basically what I use all the time as a metaphor to describe the value of gaming to non-gamers. Because you can just say, well, you know, you imagine an action movie being pretty exciting and entertaining. You fucking pay $10 for that DVD, it gives you an hour and a half of entertainment. Imagine if you can control the character and it lasts for fucking 2 weeks. Now, so if you're Canadian Prepper, I guess what you do is you take that equation of value and you point it out as a reason to chip away at the value. Like, look at how valuable it is. Surely you can fucking chip away at this value until it's fucking bullshit like Netflix or name any other innumerable fucking thing that just slowly increased their prices until it wasn't worth fucking with anymore.
Bring you hundreds of hours of entertainment, and yeah, there's going to be paywalls in the game to get additional stuff, as there should be.
Yeah, it's called paying with money that you earned in the fucking game, or points, experience points. Fucking Looney Tune Town, bro. Oh my god, dude. Like he's doing this on purpose. He, like, calculated out fucking every gamer slogan. Like, remember when you used to just unlock stuff in the game? Remember when you were rewarded for your experience points in the fucking game, and that's how you unlock shit? It wasn't pay to play. You didn't have to... You already bought the fucking game. The shit should be in the game. What am I paying more motherfucking money for? Fucking, like, Jesus Christ. Like, we're not... And he's complaining about us maintaining. It's crazy because, you know, obviously, I don't know how the fuck he's missing this obvious shit, or like how the fuck he arrived at this Looney Tune conclusion. But so, he's complaining about us maintaining, meaning the obvious of that. When a technology is first released, it is very expensive, and the early adopters are the ones, the tech bros, the people, the nerds who are excited about the stuff, are the ones who pay in the initial investment. And that creates, well, the investment creates expansion, and the product gets cheaper until more people can buy it, and more people, as the technology evolves and becomes more advanced, the production process becomes easier, less bottom line, cheaper units, more of them, more people, more people. This is how industry works. This is how it has always fucking worked. I don't know what the fuck kind of you're on, bro. All you got it, like, do I really need to fucking explain this simple ass shit where you look back in time and computers used to be horrendously fucking expensive and shit? Like, the prices of shit are supposed to go down over time as the technology makes it easier to develop the products and as more people are buying them. What the fuck? What the fuck? So it's just like simple ass, you know, at the bricks of its foundation, inverse of reality, opposite land shit. This is rage bait. So it's got me, you know, and thank you for lighting it again. You know, go watch the first video. I thanked him in the first video. I was like, wow, this is such a fucking... it's been a while since I've had a good rant like this. Such a fucking terrible take. It got me going. Let's hear some more of this garbage.
It's a multi-billion-dollar experience by some of the greatest minds in the video game industry that created...
Please rewind back to that picture of the development team.
This virtual world, this trap, this matrix, which is why I will not indulge in it, at least not beyond dipping my toes in periodically for the aforementioned reasons. But you're going to come...
Cap, you lying ass motherfucker. You know you're going to sit there for like 4 or 5 hours playing that shit some days, bro. Liar.
Complain about that? Really? $100 is not what it used to be. You know, people complain. If I recall, I mean, games have...
Isn't that like, you know, and this is a problem with so many things where we have multi-layered problems that start at one end and then they amount to a bunch of side effects of the problem that you encounter at your level of society on the other end. So, at the high up level of society, we have a Federal Reserve that's installed in 1913 that has taken away 99% of the value of the money since its inception. We have no gold standard. fiat currency system is basically a Ponzi scheme. Your fucking social security number is on the stock market as a collateral chip. Your fucking money is loaned to the government from the Federal Reserve. Your tax dollars don't actually pay the roads. They're sent to the Federal Reserve as interest to pay off the fucking loans that the Fed gives the government for money. And, you know, there's only 300 million Americans, so every time we send $300 million over to another country, that's $1 out of every American's pocket. So in actuality, we're not sending tax dollars over to other countries in foreign aid. We're sending money that we're borrowing from the Federal Reserve on the collateral of our future children and grandchildren's social security numbers being on the stock market, and the potentiality of the work that they will do feeding into the system, because money is just a measurement of the time and effort you put into work, being stored so you can transact it. You know, so when everybody's getting replaced by AI and robots and human work has less and less value, does that system fall apart someday? That's a story for another day. But so, all the way up there, you have all these giant motherfucking problems like that, or, you know, those problems there, those fundamental base reality problems, and they create problems and layers of problems, and all the way over here at the bottom of the pyramid, in our lower rung of society, they manifest in side effects, such, like I said, the money being fucking worthless. And so now you're paying too much for fucking gas and GTA. And all the time, what happens is there are problems that, and people try to address these problems, and then other people complain about the people addressing the fucking problem, or they complain about the problem itself, but it's like skewed. Like, you think the solution to the problem is a problem, or your idea of the problem is skewed. Like, you don't, you get what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
Always been, you know, if you want a new game, it's somewhere in between 70 to $100. Have you seen inflation lately?
Like, yeah, bro. All right. So me wanting games to maintain their price isn't the problem. All right. That's just a symptom of all these giant. Go complain about the actual fucking problems. Is what I meant to get at. Not me complaining about this symptom of the fucking problem. Because you can either be Arizona iced tea and hold the line, or you can be these other fucking companies where they want to fucking gouge you. Like, all right, maybe you don't deserve gas. Trump is wrong. He shouldn't fucking tell gas companies to stop gouging people because, oh, we're getting a flow of gas now, but they want to keep up the fucking price. You know what I mean? Just, let's see if we can make through this before my phone runs out of memory.
The prices of things have essentially doubled for most things since Grand Theft Auto 5. So of course the price should probably double.
Have the value it used to be.
I just, you know, I can't stand this. You know, people have waited for so long for the release of this game to see what they can do to push the boundaries.
And you're mad at us for addressing a fucking problem. Like, yeah, dude, you should be fucking mad at Rockstar. You fucking, jeez, man.
Of virtual innovation.
Crazy.
And the first thing they do is bitch about $10 and not having a physical copy ain't nobody gonna give a shit about after you start playing the game anyways. And forgetting about the fact that we're moving into a digital world. It's inevitable.
Nobody gives a fuck.
It's like somebody
for quality you'll love at prices you'll love
Like,
even
bro,
more. Harbor Freight.
you could literally replace bro right now. Like, bro is literally just like one of these fucking CEOs giving a speech to a graduating college audience about how everything is going to be taken over by AI and you just need to get used to it, and then surprised why people are booing him. And now AI, that's a different type of battle, maybe a more difficult battle. But this kind of fucking battle right here is only as hard as us fighting it decide to make it, because it's fucking real easy, you know, to exert a little willpower and stand up to this kind of fucking bullshit.
It's inevitable. It's
Only
like
if you
somebody,
let it be.
you know, who likes horses
Your
bitching
attitude,
about
if everybody had
trains.
your attitude, it would
or
be.
something to that effect. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. You're not going to stop the iron horse. Everything is going to the cloud. Look, I get it. Right to repair. You want to have some sort of ownership, some physicality.
I guess that makes you worse
is,
then, right? If you get it. If you get it and you're still saying this, that makes you like worse. That makes you like defeated or something. You're like Stockholm syndrome.
It's the world we're living in. And if you want to play in that world literally, you're talking about people who are about to invest 1,000 hours of their precious life that is fleeting by the moment, okay, that you're never going to get back. You're talking to people who are going to invest 1,000 hours of their life, and the difference is going to be a fucking physical copy of the thing, or paying an extra $10. Really? Is this how trifling and petty we've become? Of course it is. If I was the CEO of this company right now, I would...
If motherfucking John Deere owners were as trifling and petty as fucking gamers, maybe they wouldn't get fucked in the ass constantly.
Be punching my screen.
Hey, don't get mad at us because everybody else is getting fucked in the ass and we're not taking it. Don't be mad at me.
Saying to myself, these ungrateful, insatiable fucks.
Hey, you go and drink your Bud Light, sir. You go and drink your Bud Light. Or is it ma'am?
Do not appreciate a damn thing. Why should, you know what, we should just cancel the game. Let's pack it in. Let's fold the company right now. Because these people do not deserve this sort of experience. Now, these people are so fickle that Rockstar could come out and say, you know what?
I gotta get another PlayStation 2, actually, because my PlayStation 2 died. But laughing in, like, I have friends that still own their PlayStation 2s. Laughing in PlayStation 2 at you, man.
We've decided
I still got
we're going to give you a
PSP.
symbolic copy, a disc. For those of you who really
No,
want
you
discs,
fucking nitwit. A piece of paper with a code on it that only works once, and you're fucked if your console breaks, or you lose a fucking password, or you gotta move, or whatever the fuck happens in your fucking life. Sorry, eating a banana.
all of those fucking computers that don't have disk drives anymore, those
fucking
gaming
retarded.
computers, how are they going to get it when you get the PC version? So it doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense. You're ridiculous.
And these same dumbasses are going to be
Go lick the enemy's boots if you like the taste so much, instead of wasting your breath praising them.
lining up, want a cash in hand, saying, we won. You didn't win shit. If anything, this is probably some 4D master play by Take-Two Interactive to really appease all of these, trifling little snowflakes. And it's so easy to do.
Again, like mentioned in the last video, and see, it's like this perfect stack of dumbass shit, not knowing what he's talking about. Again, like I mentioned in the first video, the term snowflake is not applicable to just anybody mad about anything. Its origin is special snowflake justice warriors being mad the woke people, the blue-haired freaks. They need a safe space, delicate little special snowflake. Fucking. So, you know, to try to, you're just stupid. I don't know if you don't know like the origin of the term or whatever, or again, it's just pure rage bait, and you're like, fucking, fuck it. Because I'm using literally the opposite term. But again, bringing up Elon Musk without understanding the whole Elon Musk being one of the champions of the gamer rebellion against the woke mind virus thing. And then to use the term that we use to describe the woke on us. You see what I'm saying? It's like rage bait on top of rage bait. Crazy.
You just say, oh, we're not going to give a physical copy of the game. Then they come out tomorrow and they say, oh, we are. And then all of these people are going to be...
Yeah, that's not going to do anything. That isn't a... I was wondering where he was going with this because, but again, another dumb idea. Like, that's not going to do anything. That's just going to make us squint and suspiciously, reluctantly go and buy a fucking copy. It's not going to make some big boom of like, like if anything, all right, maybe if anything, Rockstar could get some positive PR out of it. It'll make gamers feel good that we still have some fucking control over our industry. If you know what I mean, like this is you're describing their off-ramp. Their off-ramp that they can save face with is to come out with a fucking physical disc a little later down the line and say something to the effect of, we just didn't have the capacity to fulfill the amount of pre-orders and expected sales based off of stats and web traffic or whatever shit, fucking, this is nonsense though, this shit he's saying. Jeez. Like, you're not gonna get anybody who wasn't gonna buy the game anyway interested in it now that you've tiptoed towards fucking up and then redeemed yourself. That's not how shit works.
Like, everything changes now. Never mind the quality of the game. These people want something physical. And it's like, dude, you realize that this is going to be the most purchased game in all of human history. There is no novelty to it. I mean,
the fully loaded starter set.
I mean, nobody's going to give a shit that you have an iPhone. It's novelty, want something
stupid
physical.
ad.
And it's like, dude, you realize that this is going to be the most purchased game in all of human history. There is no novelty to it. I mean, nobody's going to give a shit that you have a copy of Take-Two, like nobody gives...
I don't know, man. How long do you expect to live, Canadian Prepper? People thought it was pretty cool fucking years ago when I still had my original copy of San Andreas for the PS2, because San Andreas was actually a fucking good game. He doesn't know, I guess, about any of the woke mind virus shit. He thinks it's about $10. And then he says the $10 part specifically to follow it up with a bunch of insults about how petty we are. He never does it. You notice that, like, he never did that when he was saying the full list, at least in his mind, of shit. Like, he keeps on going, you want to complain about $10, but say the rest of the part. Complain about no disc and $10. You're forgetting the face scan as well. Alright? You're forgetting the direction that they're going in. Like, do you not get the totalitarian tiptoe? Do you not get this fucking incrementalism? Like, what is there, how?
The shit that you have an iPhone. It's going to be that ubiquitous. So there is no rarity of this. Now, they could make a $200 gold edition where you do get your damn discs, your 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 discs that it's going to take to fit all of that information on. Okay?
Bro, are you fucking insane? Are you retarded? Now, first of all right? Yes. If it is so fucking huge that, and it's probably not gonna be, but if it is so fucking huge that it takes like fucking 10 discs, we're totally down for that. It's been a while. It's been a while. I think like Final Fantasy on the PlayStation 2 was the last time we had a game so big that it took multiple discs. Fucking Mass Effect on the 360 was one of the last games I played multiple discs. Other than like, and that was like peak 360. We're not talking about transitionary games where we were kind of like downgrading games a little bit to still be on the old consoles, like the fucking 360 version of GTA 5 had a couple discs to it. I think all those games like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Advanced Warfare, fucking Deus Ex Human Revolution, good pile of games there in that transitionary border line that had multiple discs. Yeah, that's no fucking problem. We don't give a shit about that. It's a lot better than motherfucking sitting there watching the goddamn fucking internet stutter along. And that's a whole nother other thing too. That's a whole other thing too. Is the conversation around games having like the fucking crazy ass AI generated frame shit, and conversation around like how graphics are striving to achieve this level, but they're doing it in such an inefficient way that it is bloating the shit out of the games. Like, no, bro. Like I'm good. I'm good with fucking, you know, a fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 update. That's another thing, you know. If it's only digital, like I already mentioned, the George Lucas Star Wars thing, you know, I'm good with all these fucking updates fucking it up after the fact, because it's like a 50-50 these days, whether they brick your fucking game when they update it.
Because this is potentially a game that's going to be upwards of 500 gigabytes. I would be amazed if it's below that.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. You didn't install Grand Theft Auto 5 on the 360 back in the day, did you? Anyway.
And so I believe what a Blu-ray can achieve up to 100 gigabytes per disc maximum. So, and that might even be overstated. So who wants to be burdened by the cumbersome task? I know there's going to be some, you know.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. The 360 is not a Blu-ray. That shit had like 500 gigabytes. Like, are you fucking crazy? Oh, man.
Nerds out there who like their vinyl and their bagels and all that shit. But the rest of us, 99.99999% of the planet, want to push a button because we got better shit to do with our time. We don't want to have to sit.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Most of us want to put the fucking disc in the console, you push a button, and it starts. Like, bro. Oh my god. You know? And watch them fuck it up, too. Like, sitting there having to download fucking hundreds of gigabytes of shit from multiple different places just to get fucking Call of Duty to work. Ridiculous. I gave up on whichever one it was that had price on the cover. Like, I gave up. I was like, fuck this. Call of Duty World War II even. That shit took... And we're talking about patches. Like, the more... I mean, gamers... When I talk about gamers losing ground in all these videos, this is like the antithesis of it. This guy wants us to be off the fucking cliff.
There and load 5 discs and then have the play disc in the thing. Who does that anymore? It's just a bunch of whiny millennials, mostly, complaining about this shit. And a few Generation Z. It's just these nerds who make these YouTube channels and they're the ones who are like, their lives revolve around this shit, so they're the ones who really need.
Bro, thank God all these fucking normal people, because if you look at all the channels, it's basically normal people. The stereotype of like the fucking I mean, maybe like Asmongold is the worst. Like Asmongold is like the worst example you can give and be like, you know, stereotypical gamer, the WoW cave, like he says, you know, not technically basement dwelling, but like those fucking old stereotypes from back in the day when gaming first came around, like the Dungeons and Dragons era satanic panic stereotypes transitioning into the modern era gaming, still being echoed by this fucking 45-year-old. Like, it's not real, bro. Go look at Angry Joe. Fucking go look at, like, Dr. Disrespect and fucking other Joe there. Captain Biceps. Like, gamers are having arguments about who can curl the fucking most. I Show Speed is challenging people to foot races, for fuck's sake. You know, this go listen to Foley's channel. That guy's in fucking college. Like, this isn't a real thing. The fucking crumb-covered World of Warcraft playing basement dweller joke from South Park. Like, you know what I mean? That's not... It's not the primary representation of what you're seeing out there for video game videos. They're just normal fucking people. So, you know, I mean, whatever, bro.
It's physical copy in order to give meaning to their existence. I just don't get it. So, yeah, this is why. You know, the greatest minds amongst us, the people who are trying to create the greatest shit.
Again, rewind back and go look at the two pictures of the old versus current development team of Rockstar. The greatest minds, blood, sweat, and tears.
Just
God.
Get thrown under the bus in a moment's notice.
They're kind of throwing themselves under the bus.
And that's why I'm just fed up with the state of...
And it's so funny. He can be forgiven again, once again, like I say, because he fucking hasn't been following along with the gamerverse, the gamer rebellion, if you will. But I'm not surprised at all. And I'm very happy and pleased to see the response. I was worried we'd have like a lackluster response. I'm hoping it's going to continue building. You know, bravo, everybody out there speaking out against this fucking bullshit. We're not going to become like John Deere owners. We're not going to become like Bud Light drinkers, the Crossroads. Watch my fucking previous video, the intersection where fucking right to repair shit meets woke mind virus infection, and you end up with a discless propaganda game that you gotta pay every month or fucking hourly rate. They're talking a lot of insane shit in the fucking board meetings of these fucking... Like, bro is just, you know, out on the periphery and sees us complaining about shit. And he just hears, like, the noise of complaints, but he doesn't really get what's going on. So he's just like, fucking gamers complaining about their shit that doesn't matter. Because, you know, doesn't matter, right? Video games or whatever. You know, whatever, bro. Stay in your fucking lane. Like, seriously. Like, this is clearly not your area of expertise. Because you have no fucking... There hasn't, like, this is rage bait. I gotta not let him rage bait me.
As it pertains to Western mindset. We are just so entitled, we don't appreciate a damn thing. Instead of saying, wow, look at all that amazing artwork that they released. Look at all this, you know, all of the implications.
Oh, right. Like what I was saying was, you know, I kind of forgot there. My finishing statement to my last sentence was fucking, you know, it's great to see.
We are just so entitled, we don't appreciate a damn thing. Instead of saying, wow, look at all that amazing artwork that they released. Look at all this, you know, all of the implications in terms of gameplay and all that.
Yeah, so I brain farted. My point that I was trying to fucking make there for a couple of minutes had to fucking make a cup of coffee and rewind and shit and think about it and that. But yeah, so fucking wow. Super duper off base, off in the wilderness, off in the bushes. You already know the fucking routine by now, the dealio. As I was saying, like, thank God that gamers are fucking pushing back against all this bullshit. What he doesn't get, of course, looking at it from the outside and not following all of these other stories, building up to this fucking moment. Like, he's like, oh, we can't have nice things, of course, fucking, well, not of course, but we can't have nice things, and everybody's so entitled, and the fucking gamers are complaining about GTA 6 instead of sucking its fucking dick. And, because he's on the outside, so, like, of course, after Dragon Age, Veilguard, and Concord and Dustborn and what was it? There's like a dozen of these fucking games, man. Of course, after over and over again, like the gamer rebellion against the woke mind virus, primarily, it's been the primary thing. There's been the Stop Killing Games movement, which this would definitely fall under. You know, no physical discs. You're definitely in the Stop Killing Games movement territory right there, where gamers, once again, making more progress than you John Deere right to repair people. I don't know. We got whole petitions and we're fucking talking to government representatives and pushing for laws to get passed. I don't know what you're doing. Don't get mad at us because you're getting fucked in the ass too hard and you can't hold your line. Sorry, bro. Maybe you don't deserve to be able to fix your fucking tractor. So it's been like a long train of abuses. So naturally, of course, like, and honestly, gamers in the woke mind virus aspect of it are a little too hyper vigilant at this point. It's getting kind of ridiculous. We're bitching about fucking, like, you know, skirts being an inch longer, but hey, you let them take an inch, and then before you know it, the skirt stretches to the floor. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, we're hyper vigilant, but so obviously, like, why? Like, you just picked and that's why they're fucking delaying it. Who knows how many percentage points of bullshit they're managing to chop off of this fucking title with the delay time? If, God willing, that's what they're doing. Because gonna be a fucking mess.
So what's that gonna be like? No, you get hung up on 10.
Like, of course, like, you just picked the worst fucking time to fucking pull this bullshit. Like I was saying, peak hypervigilance in the gamer rebellion for woke nonsense. Fucking Stop Killing Games. Stop Killing Games hasn't even entered the chat on this subject yet. Stop Killing Games as a movement finally getting some headway, making some fucking progress. You know, obviously, of course, the motherfucking gaming community is gonna flip the fuck out at this. Sitting here going, come on, guys, are we flipping out about? Oh, thank God we're flipping out about this. That would have drove me nuts by myself, looking like, what the fuck am I, like? Are we living in the they live world, the fucking invasion of the body snatchers or something?
Measly bucks.
Thank goodness.
$10 is a problem for you. I'll say it again until I'm blue in the face. You shouldn't be playing video games. $10? What the hell can you buy with $10? Again, inflation is through the roof. You're lucky to get.
Why are... See what I mean about, like, the multi-layered problems and then taking the blame that should be directed at the inflation, but I guess that's too big of a problem. And you know what you like, you know, so you're just gonna, you're like the fucking bully at school who's getting beat up by his dad and you're taking it out on the other kids. Like, don't be mad at me because the inflation's fucked. All right?
What, a few gallons of gas with that nowadays in the States? So, anyways, man, nothing ceases to amaze me. And the thing that really is so exasperating about all of this is that every single person has this take. There are so few people
Thank God,
who are just saying to themselves,
thank
okay,
God we're unified
I
as a
understand,
gaming community.
right? Or just trying to relate to the company.
Thank God we're unified as a gaming community, and we're not like Madden players who just get the same fucking bullshit title every year. Same minute, if any, graphics update and like a roster change, and it's just shittier and shittier. Go look at Angry Joe's reviews of Madden. They're fucking hilarious. After this, I'm about to go check and see if he's got a new one coming or a new one. I don't know. Or if I missed one, because those are fucking great. I want to see those escalate further. Like, I mean, just wow, dude. Worst take I've ever seen. Read the room, bro.
Who invested all of this time to bring you something special. And you got these people boycott. I'm not going to buy it, even though your whole life revolves around it.
Really?
You're
People are
not gonna
boycotting
buy
it? Great. See, he doesn't really, of course, once again, doesn't understand what he's talking about. Like, yeah, bro, that's right. It is a game. That's why we're boycotting it. That's why we're not stressing it too much. To the degree where, like, what do you think? We're like crackheads and we can't say no? You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're gonna do all this fuck shit? I'm good then. Like, it's like it's this different universe that he lives in because he's, well, you know, just doesn't know what he's talking about.
Because there's not 5 cumbersome, archaic relics of the past that you have to load onto a potentially non-existent disk driver. Really? You're going to boycott it?
Again, telling me a problem as if it is a reason for me to not like, telling me a problem that should be solved as if it is a reason for me to not be mad about another problem. Like, yes, like, let me reframe this. Like, God, man. Yeah. There's no disc tray on the fucking, you gotta buy a separate module to get the fucking disc tray on the, what is it, the Pro does that? Like, that's a problem. That's not a reason to not, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Because it's $10 more? Because the game that cost 100 times the amount to make has every other piece of shit dime a dozen out there that this thing is going to cast a shadow over? You're mad because you're going to have to pay $10 more, 10% more for a game that costs 100 times the amount of money to make?
I wouldn't be super mad about the $10 if it was the GTA 5 Red Dead Redemption 2 development team. If we were not at the peak of the gamer rebellion and having GTA rage bait us with this fucking bullshit. What is this, the very end?
The apocalypse could not come soon enough.
Seriously. Yeah, like,
before Amazon business, why?
I'd be willing to pay that extra $10. And of course gamers are willing to. Are you nuts? Do you not, like, bro, off in the wilderness. I don't know what he's wiping with, but it's damaged his fucking brain. Whatever it is so bad. Of course gamers are willing to pay an extra $10. Like, he doesn't comprehend DLC or just, you know what I mean? I'm thinking specifically about fucking Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas's DLC, which came on a disc, and you could find the disc singularly by itself for I think it was like 2 DLCs in each disc. So and each one was $10. And so you had 2 extra discs that you could go buy, and that was pretty cool to just see fucking, you know, because those expansion packs, or whatever fucking term you want to call it, were pretty big. It's like, you know, that's value. That's, bro, this video is so fucking crazy, dude. I can't believe. It's perfect rage bait. Bravo, Canadian Prepper. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. That was something else. Literally fucking inverse of reality stuff. Great channel for survivalism and fucking war news. Couldn't be more off track about video games and the whole dynamic going on here. Like, straight rage bait. Bro, just putting fucking a GTA 6 video. That's funny that this only got 50Ks. I guess 50K, it didn't work, did it? Your fucking next video got 97K, got more views than the GTA rage bait. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. Gonna get back to some Fallout videos eventually. Got another Far Cry and fucking eventually the full review on Days Gone. And just wow. Let's see if any more. This is like the most brain-numbing thing, jarring, ridiculous take on the whole gaming situation that I've ever heard. Yep, hit that subscribe button. Peace.